Hello there, all my clawsome, pawsome fur babes. Thank you so much for coming to Fang out with me today. I really appreciate it. We're gonna have so much fun. So today I actually wanted to do a video about my post-COVID ISO favorites, because I did a favorites video while we were in lockdown for over 8 months and hadn't left my house other than going to get groceries. A lot of online shopping, but today I've broken this video down into 3 parts. So part 1, I'm gonna do clothes, fashion, accessories, things that I've been loving. And part 2 will be more of like the cosmetics makeup side, split into 2 sections. So that's why I'm saying 3. So the first half will be products that I've repurchased that are like my holy grail favorites, and I had to stock up one after ISO because I'd run out. And then part 3 are brand new products that I never tried before and I'm just trying for the first time. But yeah, hope that you guys enjoy. I'll try to put some timestamps below if there are any particular things you want to see. And next week or week after that, not too sure, whenever I get the time to film, but I plan to do a skincare focused video. So there's not going to be any skincare today in this video, just makeup and fashion and miscellaneous things. So I'll start with the most miscellaneous thing, I guess. Me and Carl have really been enjoying the new Harley Quinn animated series. So Harley Quinn in the series, she's actually voiced by Penny from Big Bang Theory, so it's super cool. All the voice actors in the show are amazing. Like, oh my god, Bane, top notch, like some quality meme material there. Like, I cannot watch any Batman movie seeing Bane the same after watching this Harley Quinn animated series. Just the way they've created him is so like oh my god, it's just so funny to watch. And at first it was totally not what I was expected. So like, you're thinking at first maybe, oh okay, so like, what is it, a kids show? No. So I say it's like, you know, Adult Swim, South Park, Simpsons, all that like sort of adult humor. There's some swearing, lots of violence, but oh my god, it is just like a great bundle of fun. So we've been watching that on Amazon Prime and having a good time. Yeah, I cannot encourage you guys to watch it enough, because I really hope that it gets renewed and they make more seasons of it, because it is such a fun show and I love it like so much. It is fantastic. And another thing that I really love about it is like it explores more like Ivy, and it sort of explores more Ivy and Harley's like chemistry and relationship and friendship, and it's just really cool, like super like girl power, middle finger to Joker, he's a head, forget about him. It's just super cool and like feminist, empowering. I love it. It's a great series to watch if you're looking for something new to get into. I cannot highly recommend it enough. Oh my god. So on to my next favorite thing, my new shirt. So this is actually from a company. Let me get in here. So they're called Invasion Club. This is the tag that it came with. It wasn't attached to the shirt, so I'm not too sure, but you can see it's like a really cool all-seeing eye hologram. But this shirt was actually designed by one of my favorite tattoo artists, Horibini. So he is based in Osaka, Japan. So you can see all of the really cool like pill design. She's inside a capsule, and then when I turn around for you, you can see the pills like loading. But I love that the design goes all the way around. The pattern on the front kind of reminded me of like the cotton candy bubblegum Dippin' Dots that me and my mom would always get at Cedar Point back in Ohio, so that's like a lot of childhood nostalgia. But also as a straight edge person, what this particular graphic like struck to me, like you see she's drowning, so she's drowning in a sea of like these narcotics. She's sort of being, I don't know, killed slowly by her addiction, which is kind of like sinister, but I just thought that was interesting and sort of solidified my choice to be sober and drug-free, alcohol-free, free from any substances. So yeah, I thought it was an awesome shirt. And I will link below if you'd like to see where you can buy this shirt if you're in Australia. I got mine from berserk.com.au or their international store. I'll see if I can find one for that. And the artist of this particular design, Hori Bini, I will link their Instagram page down below. So on to the next item. I actually got this package from Krista Magica. So she has her shop on Etsy called Planet Magica, and her store is based in the UK. So she specializes in like really cute pastel aesthetic, sort of like space girl vibes, like a lot of Mehron themed like stickers, artwork, accessories and things which have to do with like medicine, pills, mental health awareness, things like that. And they're all pastel and super cute, but it's like she's got two moods, like dark black and goth. Some things on her page are like that, and then really like bubblegum pastel kawaii, like bubble goth everything. Yes, but I will link her page. She makes adorable TikTok videos. I will link all of her social medias down below, as well as where you can purchase some super cute items like these ones. Also, check out my Cami Fox lamp. Pre-ordered, finally arrived. Yes. I think this was either the second or third time that they've launched these, and they are sold out. But if you want a lamp like this, make sure you're subscribed to Cami Fox's social media accounts, because I don't know, maybe they're planning to do another launch of these in the future because they've been so popular. You never know. Could be, would be, should be. So, the next product I have here is actually really super simple. It's January, you know, time to get a new diary planner, but for me, I just got a notebook from Typo. This one actually is great because it has a little ribbon on here I can use to be my page marker. But I always like to write daily goals for myself, or even weekly goals, ideas for videos and things like that. I like to keep them written down like in physical form. I feel like it really helps me stay focused and inspired. Sometimes I will even rip a page out, or even like on little sticky notes, I will have them, like you can see I've started a little list here, have them hanging up on my mirror. Or for example, if I have a makeup job coming up, I'll be like, I'll wash my brushes. Normally I like to do it 2 to 3 days before, just so they all have time to dry. So I will always like put that in my book, but if I know I have an appointment coming up in my calendar, so I always like to remind myself to make sure everything's clean, everything's ready. If I need to buy anything for an appointment, but that's what I like to do. And like that cost me literally a few dollars. Typo were having a big like end of year / extended Boxing Day sale, which is really super great if you do want to get a calendar or lots of stationery and stuff like that. So next up we've got, speaking of Boxing Day sales, let me tell you, I've done a lot of shopping. So first let's talk about the Morphe store, okay? I bought the Suva Beauty UV Taffies. So these are actually like a water activated paint. You can use them as eyeliners, face paint, really anything. And it comes with a brush as well, which I'm most excited about. I actually had been using the brush out of this palette. I haven't actually touched the palette yet itself. You can see a little clear window up here, all of the colors. But I'm looking forward to trying these out. But I've used the brush and let me tell you, it is phenomenal. Great like detail work liner brush. I had to buy myself a second one because of course I did. One for my makeup kit, one for myself. But how gorgeous are these? I'm so excited to try them. I've never tried any of Suva Beauty's paints before. But for these ones to work, you see they're completely dry, like when you touch them, like literally like no pigment comes, like when it comes off, literally like no pigment comes off when I touch it. You have to spray it with water. And I've heard people's reviews that they crack a lot, but my experience with the water-based face paints I normally use, Mehron Paradise paints, you have to find that sweet spot. So practice a couple times, depending how much water you add. Too little water, too much water, you need to really find that perfect sweet spot. For example, if you don't add enough water, I feel like that is what causes them to crack. Like if you layer them really, really thick throughout the day, they will just dry up and like literally peel off your eye. Or if you add too much water, they will just be really like, you will get tears, like they will not dry, so they will be really like literally really watery and you won't be able to use them. So it's all about giving it a couple goes, practicing, finding that sweet spot, what works for you. But let me talk about one of my most favorite products from Morphe. So their Boxing Day sale, I actually stocked up on their E17 brushes. So not all Morphe brushes are vegan, but with their premium Morphe collection, the ones which are like tipped in the brown, all of those brushes are synthetic. If you walk into store and you ask one of the staff members who work there, they can let you know which ones are vegan and which ones are not. They're usually really informed about that. When they did the Jeffree Star brush collection, the James Charles brush collection, a few of the brushes in the sets are vegan, but not the entire brush set, unfortunately. But I've got about like 3 of these brushes now. I use them for everything. I actually plan to do a makeup brush favorites video for any of you makeup lovers or freelance makeup artists like myself. Some of the all-time like best brushes that you need for your collection or your makeup kit. Yeah, so those are 2 of my favorites. But oh my gosh, talking about brushes, like literally, I don't know what it is, like face paint brushes are the best. The reason I knew I had to invest in this Suva one is because I just recently got this Mehron palette. So this is the Paradise Makeup AQ. AQ means aqua. 8 color pastel palette, but I bought 2 of them. So I've got it in the pastels, and then I've also got it in like the primary colors with white and black. But this little brush, it's a synthetic brush. It is literally the best. So that's why I'm like, oh my god, now I have 2 of them. That's why I was like, yes, Suva Beauty, don't get me wrong. But yeah, so I guess now we're kind of like in, I guess, the territory of products that I already love and repurchase. So let me tell you about some of my favorites. People always ask me what lash glue I use. So this one from Duo in the orange box. This is the brush on glue, latex free, in the black. I find for myself personally the black works well just because I wear such big black eyeliner. But a lot of people tell me, they'll be like, oh my gosh, I've never tried lashes before, or I don't know how to put them on myself. My eyes are, or have concerns like, oh, my eyes are really watery, I always just cry them off. Maybe you have a latex allergy or even just a sensitivity to latex, because anytime I use an eyelash glue which has latex in it, my eyes sting a little bit, like throughout the day. Like I'll just feel them every time I blink, it like tingles, and my eyes will be very, very watery. But with the latex free lash glue, I do not have any issues. So I suggest this for anyone who's vegan, because latex is not a vegan product. It's actually a byproduct of milk, though I believe the whey protein in milk. And anyone who has sensitive eyes, because latex is quite strong and can cause you to have really teary eyes. And because it's a brush glue, I only use this for myself, so on my personal lashes, because I reuse my lashes. Like these ones from Morphe, they're called Yas Queen. They are literally my favorite lash style. They're so good. I've gone through about 20 pairs of these now. They're my all-time favorite. But I say I get maybe like 20-30 wears out of them, depending if I'm lazy or not, and actually peel the glue off every single time. If I do that, they last a lot longer, but if I forget and get a bit lazy, then they unfortunately need to be thrown in the bin. But when you're reusing lashes, the bacteria from your eye is actually on the lash. There's no way to 100% completely sanitize it. So when you're doing lashes on client, or just to be super sanitary, you don't want to put this glue after you've put it on a lash that you reused. It's been stuck to your eye already. You can't put that on another client. They're gonna get your eye germs on them. That's so gross. So don't do that. From my clients, one that I recommend is actually the clear lash glue, the sticky tack glue from Huda Beauty. This one is latex free as well. So I squirt a little bit of it like it's in a squeezy tube. You can put a little bit like on the back of your clean hand, or you can put a little bit onto a makeup palette, and then use a spatula or cotton bud Q-tip to put it onto the eyelash, just to keep everything more sanitary. And I love from Ardell Lashes. So Ardell is a cruelty-free company as well. Most of their lashes are vegan, synthetic. This tool is great for me when I'm applying lashes to someone else, because I can actually grab the eyelash and stick it on them, and then I use this little tool, wash it after every client slash customer that you put it on, just because you get germs on here as well. Don't forget, you can use this tool to actually push the lash down, so it stays. It's really like a really soft, flexible rubber, so this is really handy. I can't recommend it enough. It's such a good product. And speaking of glues, I actually tried something new, a recommendation of one of my colleagues from work. So normally I've always used in the past glitter glues for my eyeshadow, which are like an oil, so they're really like liquidy, lightweight. Like I've tried the Lit Cosmetics glitter adhesive and Anastasia Beverly Hills as well. They don't work the greatest for me. Like I want something that's a bit better. So I've seen really good reviews of this like squeezy tube version, which is a little bit thicker of a formula, and I've tried it a couple times from NYX. Honestly, it's so affordable as well, and it works really well. This is the best glitter glue that I've used so far. Love it. The NYX Glitter Primer. So, talking about products that are my holy grail that I have repurchased, I've been using this Tarte Poreless Mattifying Primer for more than nearly 7, 8, 6, a long time. I was gonna say nearly 7 years now, and I don't know if it's a discontinued product because I haven't seen them in Sephora for a really long time, but I was able to order this on Sephora website. They still have a few left over, but even Tarte's website, they've taken them off. But this is the best primer. It fills in all of my like smile lines, my forehead wrinkles, creases under my eyes. I cannot do my foundation or concealer without wearing this primer on. Let me just show you what the texture looks like. So see, it's just like a clear gel, and it's vegan, cruelty free. I would say more for your oily skin types because it is mattifying. But if you use a really hydrating moisturizer or primer underneath, anyone who's got more mature skin, a lot of like fine lines and wrinkles, they're totally fine to use it as well. But just make sure you use something really hydrating underneath. Next repurchase, I would like to show you my favorite white lipstick of all time. So this is White Out by KVD Vegan Beauty. And this is the perfect color for mixing with lipstick colors that you have that are too dark, or if I'm doing like my Gyaru and Gonguro makeup, I will just use this as lipstick. And the studded kiss lipsticks, literally they last all day. I do like to put lip gloss over the top of them, but honestly, fave. This is my second one now. Honestly, the first one lasted me over a year, so I think maybe I got like a year and a half out of it. So love this product, cannot recommend it enough. A new product which I've actually tried, I'm wearing it today, Trixie Cosmetics, Trixie Mattel from RuPaul's Drag Race, or as you will know her on Trixie and Katya on Wow Presents. So funny, she is hilarious. But this lip gloss is called Cream Puff. I love almost like this Polly Pocket Barbie super cute pastel aesthetic packaging. As you saw in my previous video, I have the Model lipstick topper. It's like a really pretty hot pink glitter over sort of like top coat. It's so pretty, but I'm wearing this lip gloss today for the first time and I love it. It is gorgeous and it doesn't feel sticky on my lips. We'll see once I put a mask on because I'm going out later. So stay tuned. I will keep you updated. And actually another new product that I'm trying from another awesome drag queen, Kimchi. So this is her Candy Girl Fake Freckles. Afternoon in the Flower Field. I love the little anime girl on the packaging. Like, that is my spirit animal. I want to look like her. She's so cute. So for the first time, I've used this product today, and let me tell you, this is the best fake freckle formula that I've ever used in my life. So it comes with a little brush like this, and it is amazing. Seriously, it goes on almost like a wood stain, like if you're staining like a basket or like your deck on your porch or something. It looks like that. So the more coats of it you do, the darker it gets. And then if you smudge it while it's still wet, like if you do a couple dots of it and then you just tap it in, stay tuned because on my next video I will show you how I created a freckles look if you would like to see. But favorite product for sure. Oh, and speaking of the Morphe store, I actually got this adorable brush set from Louise. So this one's called Mirror Mirror, and when you open it up, so it comes with, it's like a little magnetic flap here, you see. But when you open it up, you actually get 3 cut crease brushes, so they go from smallest to darkest. I haven't tried them yet. I haven't even taken them out of the box. Originally, I think they retailed for about $45, which is what I bought them for, silly me, before Black Friday, because I thought they were going to be out of stock. But now they're down to like $31 or something, like, so you save about $15. So like, that's pretty good for 3 brushes and of this quality. So they're synthetic vegan brushes, so you can use any of the glitter cream products. But I'm really looking forward to trying them out because I haven't tried these yet. I'm super excited. I'll have to let you know how I go. Next products are from Chic Cosmetics. So I'm going to be doing a nail swatch video of all of these gorgeous Kandi Pastel nail polishes, vegan nail polishes, 10 free, so no nasties, no resin, formaldehyde, parabens, or any animal ingredients, anything that's harmful for your nails. Doesn't matter too much to me because I put it on top of a fake nail, but if you're using it on your real nail, those chemicals can absorb into your skin through your nail bed, so you really want to be careful what you're using. And it's so affordable, like $20, and you get 6 amazing colors. I am going to take a nail and paint it and show you what the nail swatches look like in the next video. So stay tuned. If there are any colors that you guys like or would like to see me create a look with, let me know which colors are your favorite. And the eyeshadow that I'm wearing today, check this out. So for the first time, I am actually using my Chic Pastels and Dream palette. So this is a vegan eyeshadow palette. So again, it has this little magnetic thing at the bottom and all of your gorgeous shadows. The only pet peeve that I have, like, it's a stunning palette. You can see it has a mirror here. But with this pressed glitter shade, can you see how this usually happens with your pressed glitters? There's a second one down here as well, but this one doesn't seem to have any issues with it. But you can see how it's leaking onto the cardboard component, like the packaging. I feel like brands who make pressed glitters, this always happens, like whatever glycerin or liquid that they use to press the glitter into the pan, it's just really oily and just leaks out. But it's my solution to that. I reckon, guys, whether this makes sense or not, just use like a plastic or acrylic or, I don't know, glass, wood, I don't know, different kind of palette. Maybe wood wouldn't be good because I feel like it would just stain the wood as well, because this is cardboard. Cardboard is wood, paper. I don't know, but what do you guys think? Wouldn't that make sense? Like, yes, no, I don't know. But honestly, I love the colors. They're so fun. I really had a lot of fun like creating this look today. I cannot wait to do more with it. So, speaking of eyeshadows, lately believe it or not, I have been trying to buy a lot less makeup because I have so much that I actually need to start using. So what I've been doing, this Z palette that I've literally had for like, oh my god, like 5-6 years. How lonely and sad does it look? Like it needs a clean and like everything is empty. I never got around to like putting shadows in it. So sad. But what I've done, so what I've decided to do this year, because like I feel like in palettes I only end up using like two or three colors that I really like. So I actually have a couple different ones. This one here is actually a Sugarpill palette. If you live in Australia, you can get them on berserk.com.au and then make a smaller size. I think that it only has like 6 shades in it, but there's a little hole in the back so you can pop the eyeshadows out and then just magnetize into the paint. But yeah, that's a really great option. And I have got these single eyeshadows from Lethal Cosmetics. So the reason I was looking for gray eyeshadows is because I didn't want to purchase anything from Jeffree Star. Like, I love his cremated palette, but I don't want to support him as a person anymore. Oh, it says this is the beginning of something great. So I got a couple gray shades. So this one is called Numb, just like a matte slate gray. And the next gray color which I have, this one's a slightly lighter shade of gray. I'll insert some swatch footage in just a moment of these 5 gorgeous colors. Unearthed. So this one is called Unearthed, and this one is Numb. Unearthed, Numb. And then, usually my favorite colors in eyeshadow palettes are like pinks and purples, so I've got a few different shades here. I'm just going to pop them all into my palette so you can see. This iridescent shimmery purple, this one is called Synth. So here's what they look like once they're all pressed into my little C palette. Let's do a swatch for you. So the shimmer shades, believe it or not, they're actually really buttery. I didn't have to do a lot of work to them. I'm really looking forward to using these. I feel like they're going to look amazing. These two especially. This one, like, I don't know, a bit underwhelming, but we'll see how it performs. I've sort of been looking for dupes for my all-time favorite eyeshadow brand, Huda Beauty. The shimmers which she does are just out of this world amazing. But yeah, I find when I buy her shadows, like her eyeshadow palettes, I only end up using the shimmers and hardly any of the other shades. Like, I will literally like hit pan and they're like run out, finish, and I'm like, I can't justify buying a new palette just for 1 or 2 colors. So I am trying to stop doing that. I feel like buying single eyeshadows is going to help me a little bit with my palette addiction. But yeah, that's all from me. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. It was really like relaxed, sort of chilled out vibes. Something different from me, something really like low-key casual. I just wanted to show you guys what products that I've been loving at the moment, what things I needed to like hoard and stockpile after ISO finish, like, you know, get myself snatched for Christmas and New Year's, looking like a snack. Can you relate? I mean, because I can't. Kidding, but seriously, yeah, that's all from me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!